How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Piggy Bank podcast, our casual gaming podcast with our casual gaming buds. My name is Phil. I am your host for the show here with my good friends, Connor Elliott.
Connor, the person that you say second before Tavin.
You know what? Never mind. We have Tavin.
Oh, shit.
I've got some eggnog. Delicious.
I love me some nog.
So good. I don't have any nutmeg. Nutmeg is the proper spice to put in some eggnog.
That's a big one you need for sure.
But I went with some cinnamon sugar. I had some cinnamon sugar, so it's fine.
I
pissed in it.
Approximation, I suppose.
Close as you're gonna get, right?
Connor said that he pissed in it.
Yeah, apparently.
My mom has this fucking awesome eggnog recipe with rum chata.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I bet that's good.
I thought you meant
Gotta
like
get some-
she
gotta get some-
makes the eggnog or like.
But they say that's
Well-
like the best way to get eggnog.
Yeah, so she makes eggnog and then she gets like a rum chata with all the ingredients and then puts it all together.
It's very easy to make, Tavin. We could make it.
So yeah,
sometime.
she full on makes it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should figure out how
Yeah,
to do that.
it's
'cause I like it.
really fucking good. I need to ask her for a recipe because I really want to make that for next year.
Good idea.
It being like a seasonal thing, like it's a very Yuletide tradition.
Yeah, you gotta wait till I don't know, late October, early November is when it starts coming around,
Yeah.
and then
We can
and
still
then-
do it now. It's winter. It's cold.
It's probably
still
you
weird.
could-
It's
you
a
could
little
probably still
weird.
find some. You could probably still find some.
Yeah, but like it's a little weird. I don't know. It's a very like I have to be in the mood for the drink.
Yeah,
know?
this is
Like, I'm
definitely
not-
one.
I'm not-
Yeah.
This is definitely like from a carton mom bought for Christmas is where this is.
Yeah.
And it like the date says February 17th, and for prosperity it is February. Or I'm sorry,
It is not February at all.
Oh no, this eggnog's super good. Okay, because it was February 17th, but it's not even February yet. It's okay.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
thought
say.
it was like
I mean,
a week
by the-
old, but I was like, it smells fine, it tastes fine, it's fine.
By the time they see this, it'll be February.
Indeed.
But we are recording this on the 29th of January.
But Phil, what is this show?
This is the Piggy Bank. It's our casual gaming podcast with our casual gaming buds. My name is Phil. I'm your host for the show here with my friends Connor Elliott.
I'm being introduced again.
Oh, we're doing it
Hello.
again. Oh, okay. This,
Yeah,
I was going for
Tavin's
more
acting-
like pitch
Tavin's
of the
acting
show.
like we didn't
Why-
already introduce the show.
Yeah, but why are we
It's,
here?
We're here to talk about our week in gaming,
Indeed.
play some mini games that we make up. We actually just finished recording our Final Fantasy VII review for the Game Club, so that's been up for almost a week now. So go ahead and give that a watch if you
check
haven't
it out.
already,
It was a
or if
great
you have,
conversation.
just watch it again.
Yeah. And again.
You know,
And again.
Gets up our view count.
We need it.
Yeah, so it's I'm not entirely pleased on where it ended up. Maybe you'll agree, maybe you'll disagree. These two assholes outvoted me, so
Damn
Yeah.
right.
Taste. Culture. Taste. And vision. You know what I mean?
You spoiled it, Tavin. Kinda. Not really. Never mind. Vision.
what? How?
I didn't say anything he didn't say.
Literally,
I
not
know.
not a single thing.
Go watch
Anyway,
it. Find out where it is.
Yeah, it's true. Connor, I kind of want to know what else have you been playing this week?
Final Fantasy VII.
Hopping into
That's what
That's
I
it?
yeah, I literally like I said, I didn't get that far enough in the game, unfortunately. And for the game club, I want to finish every single game that we play. And so it took until Friday to do it, and then I hopped on. That's it. I just lied to myself. I
did.
also played Tekken 8.
You did.
That came out over this past week and this last week.
We'll
by
have
the
a
time you're
review
hearing
for
this.
it at some point.
Yeah, I'm
say,
taking my
that's-
time with it.
That's
'Cause
what I
I'm-
was getting at. I wanted to know how you're liking Tekken 8.
It's fantastic. You know, as far as like me trying to still learn how you play Tekken, because even though I played 7, it's such a different way to play fighting games that I didn't get it down because there was no proper training mode. I'll save all of it for the review, which is inevitable.
Yeah.
It has an amazing way to like train yourself. More than just putting combos on a screen. It is some amazing, groundbreaking stuff in the fighting game industry. So I've thoroughly enjoyed that, as well as picking up Baldur's Gate 3 again. I hadn't beat the game, and I need to beat the game, especially because I want to eventually start a new
I
campaign.
need to do that too.
Yeah. In this podcast game, everything goes on by. Next game comes out, gotta play that.
I would not be surprised if I never beat Baldur's Gate 3.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Honestly-
It'll be one of those games, I'll have 30 campaigns in it, 400 hours logged in, never beat it.
Never finished. Never finished.
Yeah, I could totally see
Baby
that being
shoes
that.
never worn.
Hey, Not a problem.
My goal for the current campaign that I have, which again, still super early, like really not even worth talking about, maybe 10 hours, is to just get to banging. You know,
I missed my banging.
I just got to get to banging, and then once I'm at banging, what does it matter from there?
Yeah, you know, it's all gravy, baby gravy.
But Phil, what have we been playing?
Oh my God, Tavin and I hopped into some Pal World.
Oh yeah, we have.
Dude, that game is so fucking fun.
No, Connor, this game is genuinely really, really fucking fun. Like, and it has been in my brain most days.
We were kind of inhaling copium about Minecraft Legends because that game was kind of just okay, and it would have been kind of fun to have.
I think that's our review. Our review of Minecraft Legends is like, it's okay, it's fine. It's You know.
So I'm just saying like how we were trying to hype Connor up that he's gonna play with us and shit.
Oh, okay, I see.
I was just saying like
we even talked to him about that.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have like a 1v1v1 kind of thing going on. That would have been kind of neat.
Yeah.
But legitimately, like Pal World, you should hop in with us. It'd be like so fun.
It's fucking good. Like it's just fun. Now, is it a great like well-made video game? Absolutely fucking not.
No.
This is a shoestring budget game if I've ever fucking seen one.
Yeah.
Are they using AI to rip off element and art from Pokemon? Probably.
We still don't know.
There's only a legitimate case for like 3 of those that have a legitimate case.
There's
for
that
AI,
one that's straight up Lucario. Like, you're like, oh man, the house is not IP infringement. But no, genuinely, like Connor, like the exploration of Breath of the Wild, the survival game mechanics of whatever
Ark,
survival
Valheim,
game, Ark,
you know?
7 Days to Die, whatever you want, and the joy of collecting Pokemon. And it just blends together, and then eventually you do get guns.
And
me and Phil have played double-digit hours. We have spent into the same world, combining our resources, working together to get it up. We haven't gotten a single gun yet.
Like we've been strategically like using our tech points too. Like he has things invested into certain paths that we need for the bases, and I have other things invested that we need for the bases in like new PAL research and stuff like that. It's surprisingly deep for how shallow of a game this actually is.
Oh, it's super.
And you see, that's kind of the thing about it, because it has a couple of things where it's already kind of getting marked by me. First of all, it's a survival game, which I find enjoyment in.
You liked his survival games.
It depends. It really depends on the game itself, and that leads into my main issue with this game is it's gimmicky as fuck. I think the reason it's been as popular as it has is because Pokemon with guns attracts a lot of people. I'm not one of those people. Not to mention, people have talked about ripping off like Pokemon and whatnot. Sure, definitely. I don't know if they've used AI because there's no confirmation of that. But I know from that first opening shot of the world, I'm like, this is Breath of the Wild copy. Of course, I'm assuming most of the other games
it's
aren't
straight
like
up
that,
like you have a hand glider. You can climb anything. Like it's very Breath of the Wild. It looks like Breath of the Wild, which should really be a point against Breath of the Wild. If this game can look like that game, that's a problem. But I think genuinely, Connor, like it really rises above the gimmicks that it's using. It's genuinely a lot of fun, a great sense of progression. A lot of these survival games, you kind of get stuck in the loop of like, oh fuck, I gotta grind this out and figure this out. And this game has that. There's definitely a grind to it, but they give you enough rewards for your grinding, and you're seeing enough progress being made that you just want to keep going. And you're looking at that next tier of upgrades and that next tier of technology that you can build. And you go, oh man, one more level, I can start building armor. One more level, we can build a farm and start having our chicken pals give eggs to us.
Milking those pals.
And then the joy is that as you're building your base up, you can start adding like pals slots to the base, so you can put your pals at the base and they will work for you. So then eventually, like you have.
I was going to add that on because you were talking about like the joy of collecting Pokemon. It's like it's not just collecting them; you're using them, to get these resources.
Slave labor,
and you're sitting there, 100% slave labor.
Exactly.
It's not even. It's like
whereas
they literally.
Whereas Pokemon is like cockfighting for kids, this is like the slave trade.
Oh, 100% it is. 100% it is. They're like literally like it'll give you like status updates of what your pals are doing at base, and it'll be like, hey, they just mined a bunch of rock. Hey, they just melted down a bunch of ore into iron ingots and stuff. But every once in a while, it's like, oh, he's taking a break. And you go, oh, okay, yeah, he's taking a break. Cool. Oh, he went to sleep. Oh, okay, cool. And then every once in a while, one pops up where he goes, hey, he's complaining because of poor labor conditions. and the response to it is, you motherfucker, get back to work, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
What, you think this is all free?
There was one. I saw a reaction post on Twitter, and it was like me when my coworkers ask how I'm doing, and it's like they have like a status bar, and it's like is working like thoroughly or really well, and then it just says major injury.
No, but and it's like, you start caring for your pals. You're like, I love this motherfucker, this fucking monkey guy, man. He's chopping this wood. He's mining this stone, man. He's putting in this work. And all right, okay, wait, no. You're not gonna catch me with some racist claims because we just went from slave trade to me talking about a monkey. I'm talking about a little green fucking monkey that like is actually a monkey. Like,
Okay.
His name's
The green
Ramsey.
saves you.
You can upgrade him. You can upgrade him to give him an assault rifle.
Indeed.
Like the chimpanzee from the ads from the Planet of the Apes films.
Yes, dude. Exactly like that.
Dude, I'm not kidding. This is seriously, and what's great about it, and why I think it's a really well designed game, is it 100% is a game where you go, can I do this? And then more often than not, you can't. And it's like, this is janky as fuck, but I like that the game makes me do it. It's all valid. And when I say the game is janky as fuck, Connor, you go out into the wild and you fight the pals. You bring their health bar down to make it easier to capture them.
Yeah.
You throw a Pokeball at them, literally just a Pokeball. Works exactly the same. Even has the little like ding ding animation when it's capturing
the three wiggles.
Yeah. You throw it at him and you capture him. You bring him down to low health. But of course, Connor, sometimes Connor, you get a little carried away. And you poke him with a sharp stick a little too much, you know? And sometimes you kill these pals. Now, in Pokemon, it's like, oh, they're unconscious. They got to go back to their little healer thing, or they'll wake up eventually, this, that, and the third. No, these fuckers are dead. But the game doesn't know how to stop the animations of the pals. So, like, they have a generic walking animation. And, of course, this is not, like, them actually walking. It's just the animation's just playing. When you kill them, they're dead. Their eyes turn into, like, little spiral squigglies. But the walking animation will continue. So it's like, this is janky as fuck.
You can still, like, ragdoll them around, too. And, like, there's, like, a ball, like, a lamb. It's called lamb ball, if you can believe it.
It's a sheep.
It's like a ball-shaped lamb. And it'll just roll down a hill. And you can just, like, keep kicking it around like a soccer ball.
And I laugh at it.
And meanwhile, it's like bouncing. It's not bouncing, but the animation wants you to believe it's bouncing.
So this is a game for sociopaths. I understand.
100%. 100%. But it's great. It's a lot of fun.
I'll make it
It's a lot of fun.
I'll say, Connor, it is a top 10 contender.
Right now.
Yep. Right
Yeah.
now.
My main issue with
in
playing
early January.
Early January. I'll be honest. We can get 9 months into this bitch, and I'll still be looking at Pal World like
I
that's
fully
a lot of
agree,
fucking fun.
Because if they keep adding to it and it still goes on, we're probably still going to be playing it.
Oh yeah. Outside of the IP infringement, like I genuinely think we're looking at the next like big thing. Like this one's huge. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. It's like the biggest game on Steam right now. And
for now,
the
we'll
only
see
one
how
that
long
beats
lasts.
it for the only one that beats it for live players is PUBG.
Yep.
But
Like, for the record of live players.
It beat PUBG, didn't it? Or are you talking like all time?
All time.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like in the moment. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, because the thing was, it was the most played paid game and like ever. But then they had to rescind that because technically at some point, PUBG went from the top to being free to play.
Got you.
Power World.
World. Genuinely a lot of fun.
Also,
The problem is though, Phil, I want to get Connor involved in this. I have no idea how we get him involved because I don't want to start the world over.
Oh, no, but here's the thing. He can just join us and then he'll level up so fucking fast. Like compared to like, because we'll be getting access to stuff that's like high above him, so he'll be
Yeah.
able to do things even faster.
Yeah.
So we just let him hop in on the
We
world.
just started a second base, Connor. You can come help us develop the second base.
I might. The core issue is what we're doing game wise here for the next month. It's heavy.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is I have put a hard
when it
pause
comes to
on
like
Power
reviews
World.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we I of course Phil is playing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. We're gonna have a
I was just
review
about
out.
to get into that. I'm playing that right now.
Yeah, we're gonna have a review out for that. By the time you hear this, the review will be tomorrow night.
Yeah.
After that is what is after that?
It's Persona.
Helldivers?
No, Persona comes first, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you're gonna need 2 weeks for Helldivers or for Persona.
Yeah.
I think it's Helldivers.
Yeah, it's after that is Helldivers.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yes.
it's on the 8th. Comes out on
Excuse
the
me.
8th of February. So we
Oh
got a lot of
no. Well, okay, so yes, first week of February is Like a Dragon. Second week is Helldivers. Week after that is Persona, and then a little bit of a break until Final Fantasy VII or
Yeah.
Fable.
Yeah. Yes.
We got a busy month. Fuck, we got a lot.
Mainly
of games
with
to play.
Persona, because that's a long.
Persona 3 is going to be tough. Persona 3 is going to be tough.
Yakuza
And I
for
want to
sure.
play all three of the. Well, obviously, I'm the lead reviewer for Helldivers. We've already decided.
Yeah.
You are the lead reviewer for both Persona and for Final Fantasy VII. Good luck, buddy.
Oh, I will need it.
But I also want to put in substantial number of hours into all of these. One, because I'm a fan of every franchise, and two, because I want to engage with you in that conversation in the review.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tavin, I thought you were the lead reviewer on Persona. That's why I sent you that link on Twitter yesterday. Instead of Connor.
Well, I mean, if I can get 2 copies from that'd be great. I do not expect to get. He sent me they're doing open enrollment things or whatever. I do not expect to even get word back from that.
I know. I was that's why I sent it to you and not Connor. Otherwise, I would have sent it to Connor.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
But anyway,
Very excited
yeah,
for
I'm Infinite Wealth. I'm like roughly 4-ish, maybe a little over 4 hours in, and just past chapter 1. It's a lot of fun.
Lovely.
As people are saying, you
Yeah,
share
'cause
your thoughts.
I'm having a great time.
I played.
Hold your thoughts for the.
No. I mean, I'm not going to get too far into it. Turn based is a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they keep it like in the moment esque. It's just nobody throws
Yeah.
a punch until it's their turn to throw a punch, which is a little silly, but it's cool or whatever.
It's funny.
But I'm liking how the game is showing how Ichiban sees the turn based stuff happening. Like I like that interpretation that it gives me. So because that's like what we're seeing it through is Ichiban's eyes.
Oh yeah,
Like how the fight's going,
Yeah, because I played Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is the first Ichiban game, and had an
Yakuza
absolute
7
blast.
for,
It was Yakuza 7, essentially. But yeah, I just had an absolute blast with it with the time that I gave it. Didn't get super deep into it, maybe 12 hours, and so forth. They started like giving me the Yakuza stuff. Like that makes Yakuza great, and I just wasn't ready for that. Like I was like on board for the RPG, and then they were throwing some simulator mini game at me, and I was like, I don't know what this is, and I got busy with something else, so I just never made my way back to it. But I had a great time with it, and I remember really liking Ichiban as a character.
Yeah, he's very charismatic. I like him a lot.
And he's a fucking loser.
He's got a bit to go before he surpasses Kiryu, but
Well, Kiryu's got fucking 7 games, so yeah.
Yeah. I just mean for me, but I lost a lot of money playing Texas Hold'em today. So
In the game?
yeah,
Oh, I didn't know
In-
Texas
in-
Hold'em was in it.
in-
That's cool as this.
in Like a Dragon.
It's in America.
I mean, they just call it poker, but it's Texas Hold'em.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is a game that I hope to double back to, but I don't know if I will. And then, of course, there is a live reaction on the channel right now, youtube.com/@2pennygames, of the PlayStation State of Play. You will have already known what that is, but, by the time we're recording it, it's still, 2 days away. And hopefully we're going to be seeing a filling out of the calendar from there. God, we have Rise of the Ronin in fucking March. Oh, my God. We are busy.
Until March 24th or like sometime.
There's some
around
other
there.
stuff happening
It's
in
late
March,
March,
too,
but,
right? Yeah.
I can pull up a list real quick because I was looking at this earlier today.
That game looks really fun. I'm really excited for it.
I hope
Rise
it's
of the Ronin, yeah, I agree.
Pretty sure Stellar Blade is going to be this year, which is going to be a big win for me in
Princess Peach Showtime.
Yay!
Bye-bye.
Hey, can't wait. We had that one scheduled.
Unicorn. No, I'm playing that.
Yeah,
I'm playing that. Unicorn Overlord is coming out March 8th.
Phil, I counterpicked that. That might be a good game. Did I counterpick that?
I know.
I did.
You did counterback that,
You
and
did.
it's going to be a good game.
Might have been a bad idea. Yeah.
Connor, you have Dragon's Dogma 2 at the end of March as well. You have
shit.
You have 3 RPGs, heavy RPGs.
So here's the thing, Tavin,
problem for
when
me.
we talked about it, I don't know if we talked about it on the channel, but we talked about it in our group chat where we're assigning these reviews to us. Dragon's Dogma 2, Princess Peach Showtime, and Rise of the Ronin all come out on the same day.
all same day. Yeah.
Isn't fucking
that's
Horizon's extra thing that they're doing coming out that time?
It's the day
too?
before.
Day before.
Day before.
What is Horizon doing?
They're porting Horizon Forbidden West to PC.
Oh, okay.
No one's gonna play that.
Poor Horizon. Man.
No,
They
no.
can't- They can't catch a fucking break,
we
bro.
don't say poor. This is happened so much. It's on them at this point.
It's at this point it's part of their brand. Like they
is.
have to keep doing it.
And it sucks because those are good games. They're good games.
Sure,
Like-
but bad decision for when they come out.
But yeah, Tavin, I don't know if you've really been playing anything else other than like Final Fantasy VII and Pal World.
I've been since last week. I've been locked into Final Fantasy VII, and I haven't really had time to play anything else other than the I don't know what have we done 12 hours into Pal World, something like that.
Roughly, yeah.
Somewhere around there, maybe a little short of that, but yeah. I mean, I'm still trying to etch my way through Prince of Persia. Haven't beaten it yet, but I thought in the review, I thought I saw the end on the horizon, and then I got to a point where it was like, oh no, this is the horizon in sight moment. So I've got to go run around the map and collect 4 things, and once I collect those 4 things, then it's the end of the game.
So far throughout the first month of 2024, Prince of Persia is the first addition to my backlog.
Yeah, Like a Dragon is mine. So yeah. But no, Prince of Persia genuinely is a great game. I go watch my full review for full thoughts and breakdowns on it. But I would be shocked if it's not in my top 3 by the end of the year. Like absolutely fucking shocked if it's not.
All right,
It's
that's
so good.
That's actually really exciting. I love it when we. Oh God, I love video games.
The only game right now on the horizon that I look at and I go, yeah, that's probably going to beat it for Game of the Year is Final Fantasy VII. Other than that, I mean, Rise of the Ronin could, Stellar Blade could. There's a lot of coulds. Power World is not. No, Power World is not going to be in competition against Prince of Persia.
Oh, come on.
It's just not. It's just not.
No, I fully agree. It's not. I kind of want to just hop into what
We might be
Connor
getting
has for us this week.
rumors are saying we might be getting Death Stranding 2 this year.
Great.
Yep, that is what the streets are saying.
That's what the streets are saying. We're gonna allegedly get gameplay and a full title reveal at this state of play. Who knows? You do. We don't.
You do, yeah. Connor, what do you have for this week, buddy?
We got to go to work, guys. We got to go landscaping.
We gotta go to work. We gotta go
go.
landscape.
We do.
Let's go.
Landscaping, for those of you that don't know, is one of the mini games I choose every now and then, where I am in our show doc chat in Discord, posting an image of an area in a video game that they have to guess what it is. Pretty simple. But the game's very hard because, believe it or not, seeing one frame out of a game you may or may not have played is hard to narrow down. Now
We've had some very hard ones and some very easy ones.
Yes, and I think this one's probably going to be one of the more difficult ones possibly, but I don't really know.
How's this one working, Connor?
Well, the way that it's working is I'm going to post in the chat, as I previously stated. We used to do a buzz-in system, but now that has to change, and that is going to be replaced by the honor system, where when the game pops in, I'm going to flip a coin to decide who guesses first, but both these guys lock in their mind what game they think it is. And once they lock it in, I'm trusting them to not change it at all. And if they come up with something after the fact, they got to do it in the next guess. Which will be determined by the sequence of who goes first. It'll alternate between the two. And so, with that, heads or tails, guys? Heads. Or tails?
Means tails for me.
And Phil, you're going first.
Nah, fuck me.
Let's
You'll
go.
go
Tails never fails, motherfucker.
No, not in this case. It certainly does not.
Heads like 60% of the time.
What are you saying, Tavin?
Like statistically.
You're being an asshole.
Like if you flip a coin 100 times, more often than not, it's going to land on heads.
sure.
It's exactly 50%.
No, that's not true at all.
It is true.
I
Well,
mean,
guys-
you want to believe it's true, but it's not.
It's coming. It's coming. It's there.
Buzz. Oh,
Nice.
it's instinct now. I know it.
Interesting. Fuck.
I'm
This is one
definitely
that's gonna piss me off because I know I've played it and I just can't I can't place it exactly. I've got 3 ideas in my head.
Phil has clearly locked his in, so now it's a matter of waiting.
The thing is like Connor doesn't pick games he has no history with, and the one it looks like in my brain, there's not a fucking shot in the world that he pulled that game. Fuck it. All right, yeah, I got it locked in.
Well, Phil, you're going first.
Well, Connor, this is none other than Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon on the Spyro Reignited trilogy.
What a fucking nerd. That's what it is. What did you think it was, Tavin?
I did not know it was Spyro 3. I was just going to say Spyro the Reignited trilogy.
That would have worked too.
Is what I was going to say. There you
Yeah.
go.
But
This is Spyro 3, though. Come on.
come on, this you can ignore. it.
Give him the tip of the hat for like he can win a tiebreaker. He can win a tiebreaker.
Are you sure?
If he had said Spyro 2, that would not have counted. This
It
is
would.
Spyro
All 3 of those
3.
games look exactly the fucking same, Phil.
Well, this is all facetious of a conversation. I
And
don't know if that's
Connor
the right
didn't
word.
know what he pulled from. He just pulled a Spyro game.
Spyro Reignited.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was Spyro 3. So, but Tavin, do you
Okay.
want that to be a possible tiebreaker?
Knowing that context,
can't be a tie.
I agree now. Knowing that context that he just looked.
I mean,
up
you
the
can just
Reignited
look at this
trilogy, I
dumbass
understand.
motherfucker and just know. You know?
I'm just saying.
Look at it.
I made fun of him
I didn't
earlier.
know
This is
because
his
hey,
revenge.
Year of the Dragon, I've said before, is my favorite Spyro game. So that's
So he
why I
knows.
thought.
He knows.
I've played all 3 of those games. It's the same fucking game. They're all the
You
fucking same.
also didn't finish the third one.
Because I was bored. I played 3 Spyro games.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Well, it was also you were moving and leaving, so
Yeah.
instead on the last stream we helped you platinum Stray.
Yeah, good day. Good day. Good day.
Well, maybe it'll be a better day with you going first now.
Yeah.
Both of you are gonna have to lock in this next game.
I was really shocked that he pulled Spyro 3. Oh, fuck. What the fuck is that? Hold on.
Oh, I'm locked.
Where's my mouse?
Where is it? Where is it? This is a hard one.
Is it?
Yeah. It's very hard. For some.
God, I'm wrong. That's not what this is. I can't get it out of my head, though.
You possibly are wrong.
I can't get it out of my fucking head. Ah, God damn it.
Well, both
Does
of
it
you
even
have.
snow in that game? It snows in that game, right? Yeah, fuck it. All right. I'm going to go Batman Arkham City.
No, it is not.
Ah, damn it.
My guess was Call of Duty Black Ops.
That was the second game in my head.
Damn, Phil. It's not. But
Damn.
hey, it's good that you're on the same wavelength as Tavin.
That was game number 2 in my head. What is
So,
it?
my hint. Oh, hint.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're still going.
Oh, yeah.
right.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's not- This is just going to alternate again to Phil going first.
Oh, okay. We're still going. Okay.
So
okay.
my hint
Phil
is
gets 2 guesses in a row.
what?
Phil gets 2 guesses in a row.
But I had to lock in at the same time.
I guess that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's right. Never mind.
Well, that means if he gets it right, then you're going first again next time.
Yeah.
So, but
I
this
just
is a
get to
game.
reveal my guess first.
Yeah.
If you guys look at this image, there's a lot of spaces for cover, isn't there?
Okay.
I wonder why.
I just wanted to be known there's a light literally right above, bright light right above where this is on screen.
I'm locked, by the way.
How does that look on that thing? It looks like shit. Anyways.
Tavin,
What?
image for you.
Oh, he's zoomed in on the image on his phone. Thank you, Connor. It's not
Yeah.
gonna make a lick of fucking
it's not. Oh,
difference.
well, fair enough.
Places for cover. It can't be that game.
Holy shit! Is my apple somewhat just
Fuck
shattered?
it. You know what? I'm gonna lock in. I think I know what it is.
God damn! The back of my phone
I
shattered.
think he just knows it better than I do.
All right.
I'm locked in.
So I reveal mine first, right?
Yes.
Gears of War 2.
It is Gears of War 2.
Fuck.
What was your
I feel
guess,
like
Tab?
you should wait until one. Like we should both reveal and then you say what.
Fair
it
enough. That'll be the change.
Is what
Well,
it should
honor
be.
system is you should already have your answer locked.
I do, but there's no tension.
Yeah, there's no tension.
There's
He's
no
right.
tension.
That's fair. That's fair.
My guess was Metro Exodus. That was my guess.
Based off the image itself, it would make sense.
Yeah.
Phil, you just need one more to win. Will you win this next one? I don't know. I'll find out.
I don't know. We'll find out.
I need one more to find out. I thought you said we tied on Spyro.
No. Tavin said that's a tiebreaker. But
Oh,
there's no reason to have a tiebreaker because there won't be.
Probably
There won't
not.
need to be.
Okay.
Third game.
I think what his point was is if you get this right and I get it wrong, then there's no chance for me to catch up.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Sorry, I found out my phone's cracked on the backside. Anyway, next game coming in.
Just like a
coming in.
human, we're all cracked on the backside.
Oh. What game?
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Whose turn is it first?
It's yours.
It's
Mine?
yours.
This is Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain.
Phil?
Yeah, it's Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain.
It's Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
There we go. I was hoping the horses would be like
The
Red
horses threw me off.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
know.
My
what
first
fucking
thought-
but I know those rock formations. You know?
Yeah, my first thought was RDR2, and then I was like, this looks not in the weirdest way. This looks like less American. I don't know. I don't know how
Yeah.
else to.
No, I know what you mean.
It's Afghanistan. You know?
So
right?
you're right.
Is that where that game takes place?
Yeah.
Yeah. To start, and then you go to Africa.
Oh, yeah, you do, don't you?
Yeah. Africa, way cooler. Because it's green.
Less continental United States, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
Here's
here's
the
the
rock
next.
formations. I know those rock formations very well.
I imagine you do.
Yeah.
How many hours you spent in that goddamn game?
Hundreds.
I don't know.
Don't even like that game that much.
Next game coming in. You guys are going to have to think. Phil, you going first.
I know this.
Oh,
But
shit.
hang on, I haven't locked in.
Yeah, I've got one in my head that I'm like, there's no fucking way he grabbed that one.
I don't know.
What the fuck? I can't get it out of my head. I'm gonna lock in what I think it is.
Very well.
I can't get it out of my head.
God, I
You think you know it. You think.
I think I know. How does this?
what
No,
the
it's totally
fuck?
fine. I got mad space. Mad space to look at things. Mad space. You know what? I think I can actually. Nah, that's about the same. Wait. What's that do? Where's my fucking? Oh, it's on that screen.
Okay, hey, I have it.
Okay.
I'm locked.
We're all locked in. Phil, go on.
Deus Ex.
Are you gonna be more specific than that? Because there's like just saying Deus Ex is gonna be an old ass game.
What's the most recent one? It's got like a yellow, like he's like yellow on the cover.
They made 2 of those, didn't they?
There's 3 in total, 2 of the newer ones. Do you want me to tell you the name of it, Phil?
I just if there's a subtitle, I don't know it.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I'll just tell you since you're saying the third one. That's Human Revolution.
What was the one before that?
I'm not gonna say.
I thought that one was Human Revolution.
No.
Anyways, I think this is Killzone Shadowfall.
Oh. Well, neither of you are right.
Oh, okay. They're great. You're such a great host.
Yeah,
Fucking.
Hey, what are you
Just, no, you're wrong.
Yeah,
All right.
no. What else are you going to say? All right, hint. The name of the game is based primarily in Latin. It's in Latin.
Ah, fuck. It's the other Deus Ex game.
Both locking your picks.
What?
Tavin, you go first.
What did he say? He said Human Revolution?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Let me actually see something.
I think you've
Wait, wait.
flipped them.
Yeah,
I don't think you have the order right.
Let me check real quick. Okay.
I mean, I would like look up an image, but I don't want to see like the title.
I'm pretty
and be
sure.
Like, oh yeah,
I'm,
that's what I meant.
I'm pretty sure Human Revolution is the first one in that series.
Phil was right then.
Oh, you fucking dumbass.
Hey, it's hard to.
How the fuck do you not know what game you fucking pulled?
I thought I knew.
Oh my god, you fucking suck dick.
Well, yeah.
Mankind Divided is the other one, by the way.
I don't know that. I didn't even, to be honest, I didn't even realize there were subtitles to the games. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Or
until
more.
I just thought it was 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, there's more than 3. God
But
damn.
I didn't.
Yeah,
but
there's a lot
I
of
never
Deus
saw
Ex
like
games.
an.
There's a Deus Ex Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know it by the box art. That's the only thing I know by it.
Damn, that's impressive that you're able to get it from that. You didn't play these games.
Deus Ex is from
Well,
1996, so.
2000.
Really?
Yeah.
Game looks like shit.
It does.
It is. I'll say the box art I was seeing in my head is Mankind
It's the yellow one
Divided.
with the guy on the cut. Yeah.
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 Is that
That's the
Human
box art
Revolution or is that
I was
Mankind
seeing.
Divided?
That's Mankind Divided.
What is?
That's the third one. That's the one he was referring to.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's the one that I was like seeing in my head.
Yeah, like the latest.
Oh wait, so
newest
you
one.
pulled Mankind Divided,
Yeah.
but you got Human Revolution wrong.
Yeah, I just messed
You're
up.
an idiot.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, great.
I thought that's what he was talking about because I thought that was the latest one. Well. Though you won.
Yeah, in my head I was like, pretty sure that's wrong.
Anyway,
But
yeah.
I'm pretty sure the first one was Human Revolution.
I'm going to go
Anyway,
for the last one.
we're going for the next
You
one.
say the third one, it's a rebooted series. Like the new games are not connected to the old games, right?
Yeah, but they're not like even it's completely different. Like it takes
Yeah,
place in the same universe, but it's like at a different time.
It's not a sequel.
No, it's not.
It's just using the name.
Yeah, exactly. But here's the next one. Who went first? No, that was Phil. So this is you go first, Tavin.
Yeah.
On the next one.
Oh, I know it. Locked in.
It's just a question of which one. Because I've played the first one.
Oh,
All right, fine. I'm just gonna shoot because I don't even think you knew there was a second one.
I did.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
This is Hotline Miami.
Yeah, that's Hotline Miami.
Hotline Miami.
Yeah, I knew that
You're
one.
the worst game host in the
Yeah,
world.
what are you talking about?
awful.
I was like, yeah, it's
You're
Hotline
so
Miami. Yeah,
you have
that's
no tension in your reveals.
Yeah,
You
no.
don't even
You
pace out the
lost.
reveals
You lost.
correctly.
It's already
Yeah,
over.
fine.
It's already done. You just that was the not pity point because you worked for it. It was the extra point because don't we all like points?
How fucked up would he been? Now it's Hotline Miami too.
Like,
I don't know. I don't know the screens that well.
They look the same.
game.
They're just top down colors of red and green and blue and whatnot. Fuck it. Good job, Phil. Good job.
Congratulations, Philip. You, well earned. Well earned.
Thank you.
My mess ups didn't even make the game invalid. It was just my mess ups. They stand on their own.
So,
I mean, it would have if you would let me say the game title because I knew the game title.
Yeah.
Would have messed it up then.
Let me say, so kind of going back after the Spyro one, we did the Gears of War 2 one. I was looking at this and I was like, okay, this is either I don't know if this is the first or second Gears of War or Black Ops 2 because I thought it was the level where you're breaking out of prison,
That's the
Vorkuta,
first Black Ops.
in Black Ops 2.
Black
Oh,
Ops
sorry.
1.
I didn't mean Black Ops 2. I meant I said Gears of War and Gears of War 2.
Oh, gotcha.
I meant the original Black Ops. I just kept saying 2 for some reason. But yeah, with Reznov in Vorkuta.
Mm-hmm.
That's straight up what I thought this was.
I was pushed away from Black Ops because that level is brown. It is snowy and it looked like a prison, yeah, but that level is brown.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, it's not Black Ops. And I was like, it's the color palette of Arkham City. I don't think this is it's not an environment I recognize, and I know Arkham City's map, and I'm like, this can't be right, but it's all I got. So
Oh well. Good guesswork there. Or
Yeah,
deduction.
okay. I guess I thought there was a lot more snow. I'm looking at the Black Ops
there is snow, but it's a very brown level.
yeah, so I just thought the silvery snow because I'm looking at the I guess the one what I'm remembering looks a lot better. I guess I have those rose colored glasses, but this just looks like I was literally thinking back to pushing the minecart because that's the part that's
Terrible
playing
segment.
on this
segment.
thing. But I mean, I played it on veteran. I also had no life when I was in middle school like that. So,
You're a
so I was
pro
able
gamer.
to, peak. Anyway, I kind of want to just go right into what I have this week, and that is a hit 10.
Hey.
I'm gonna do it.
And we're
Yeah.
doing one of my lists for this
okay.
week.
Oh boy.
We're going top 10 games of 2021.
Shit.
You're fucked. You have no idea what came out that year, do you?
All right,
Don't.
so
No, I don't.
I know number one.
Connor,
Of course
you're going first. Connor,
Let him go first.
I know number one.
Let him go first.
because you're why
Because I
you
don't
get the advantage.
Because he doesn't have a single game.
If
in
you're
head.
if you're seating your position at number one, I will let Tavin go first.
I'm seeding it.
Inscription.
Inscription is the number one answer. That's going to
Easy
get
money.
you 10 points.
Easy fucking money.
Damn.
What the fuck happened after that?
That was a game year.
That game was such a banger.
Such a banger, bro. Such a banger.
God, I still think about that game. It's still installed on my PS5. I need to platinum it.
Fucking great. I started it when I had time. Got through a couple matches. It's good.
Okay.
Connor?
It's good.
Okay. It came out. It had to come out. It came out that year, didn't it?
All of the games on this list came out that year.
Is it? Shut up. Fuck you. You know what? Fuck this dumb game. I'm
Yeah?
gonna lose. Let's go all in. Let's go all in. Pokemon Sword and Shield.
No.
No.
Connor, that's not on the list
Hard
because
no.
that was a 2019
I was
game.
gonna say that's like an 18-19
thought
game.
Sun and Moon was like
years
your
off.
friend.
But
Hang on, I could be. I think it is 2018. Hang on.
It's like I was at TCC when that game came out, and I knew you, Phil, didn't I? Did I know you when that game came out?
Oh no, it was 2019. I nailed it. Yeah, of course we
Yeah.
knew each other.
Yeah, but Phil, is Pokemon Unite on the list?
Pokemon Unite is on the list, Tavin. That's number 10.
Hell yeah! 11 points, boyo.
11 points.
Yes, sir. That's
Yeah,
how the
it's-
game
Oh,
works.
oh,
I
him
thought
one.
that gave you like
Of
11.
course, we each have 5 turns, and
Oh,
number 10 is
sorry,
worth 1 point.
I-
Number 1 is worth
I
10
kinda just-
points.
Yeah, I kind of just hopped right into the game. I
Yeah.
didn't go over the rules like I usually do. Yeah, of course, Hit 10 is a game where we take a top 10 list from the internet or one of ourselves, like I'm doing right now with my top 10 games of 2021. It's a great podcast episode, which you should go back and watch.
Can I look at my personal list of
No,
2020?
no, you cannot.
I will not allow that. But of course, these two gentlemen go back and forth, guessing 5 guesses each, and trying to get points based on the answers that they give on where that answer falls on the list. If it's number 10 on the list, it's worth 1 point. If it's number 1 on the list, it's worth 10 points. Kind of like how Tavin just did.
Yep.
He did get the number 1 and 10, and everything in between is inversed point wise.
Connor, I hope you pulled the game while he was talking.
I did.
Okay, great.
I never got it. No, I remember it. 2022 or 2021. It's probably
2021.
It's probably 2022, the game I'm thinking of. But Neon White.
Idiot. Moron.
22.
Stupid.
22 there.
Connor's so good at missing by like a year to 2 years.
Bro. Idiot.
Yeah, so that is indeed a 2022 game that is not on the list for 2021.
But when you look back on your life, do you really judge it by a year or 2 years? Or
Well,
whatnot?
considering I didn't even know what a Neon White was in 2021, I
Because
kind
the
of
game wasn't out.
yeah.
See, here's the thing. I know what my number 1 game of the year was for 2021. And I know Phil played that game. Did he play it in the year 21? Surely he did, right? Yeah, he must have. So now it's just like is it on the list? It should be because it's an excellent fucking video game. Yeah, fuck it, because it's all I got right now. I had to pause, think about it. Wait a minute.
Hold up.
I got another one. It's probably higher than the game that was in my brain. I'm going to go Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is number 4 on the list. That's going to get you 7 points.
Got it. I'm locked in now. I know a good portion of the rest of the list.
See the line, huh?
I'm locked in now.
Now I got to find out what could even be on the list in the first place. You know what? I know this game came out in 2021.
Life is Strange, right? Life is Strange True Colors is on this list.
Is it?
It's not. Connor,
I
no.
know. 2021. Did this game come out in 2021? Probably not.
Well,
I'm going to go
we'll
with
find
it.
out.
Oh, we're going to find out with Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
So close,
Oh,
Connor.
once
So
again,
close.
missing by
So
a
close.
year.
I
Yeah.
did. I
That
thought
was
about
the
that too.
2020 game.
Well,
Yes, yes.
I thought about it, and here I'll knock another one off the list for you, just for your own benefit, so you don't miss again. At least on this one. In my head, I was like, "What year did?" I knew it wasn't Odyssey because Odyssey's 19, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What year did?"
Odyssey's 18.
Is it really?
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense because they were skipping. Well, no, because they skipped. They only skipped
2019 is the year that they missed. 2019 was the year that they skipped.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because I'm in 20. I've got the dates wrong. Okay. But I knew Valhalla came out same year as Spider-Man Miles Morales. And I knew Miles Morales was
No.
a PlayStation.
Oh, yes, sorry.
It was. PlayStation
Sorry,
5
I was
launch game.
confused.
And so I was like, same year because I reviewed them both on the podcast. And this is before we had cameras. And I was like, okay, 2020 year, not Spider-Man, not Valhalla. So there you go. There's one for you. Don't guess
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
so
I
Miles
wasn't
Morales.
going to.
I was saying you were wrong because in my head I was still thinking Odyssey when you said Valhalla. So I was like, Odyssey did not come out the same year Miles Morales came out.
I think I have one now.
What's still on? two and 3 are still available?
2 and 3 are still available.
I have 2 more guesses, right? This is guess number 4.
Yeah.
Should be because I haven't missed and I've only got 18 points, 10.
Yeah, no,
1,
yeah, because
Yes,
7.
yes. This is guess number 4. This is guess number 4
Yeah.
because you've guessed Inscription, Pokemon Unite, and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
You fucking suck, dude. Psychonauts 2.
Psychonauts 2 is number 6.
Oh
on
wow,
the
lower
list.
than I was expecting.
lower.
Yeah. What is that? 5 points?
That is 5 points.
5 points. Got it.
And now you guys are all underestimating me, but I know what came out in 2021.
Yeah.
Let's go with the other Pokemon game, Pokemon Legends Arceus.
No, fucking moron.
Buddy, that was a 2022 game.
22.
Same year as Elden Ring.
Same
In fact,
year
it was
as
a month before.
Same year as Scarlet and Violet, believe it or not.
It was the same year as
They did-
Scarlet
That
and
was
Violet
the other
because-
game.
They
that
did 2
too,
major
right?
ones in
Yeah.
the same
because
year.
both of those games were on my list.
Now, to be fair, I knew not to shoot for that one because at that point I was editing the TikToks, and I remember editing that TikTok and being like, "Wow, 2 Pokemon games in the same fucking year! Wow."
Deserved.
Okay, well, fuck, man, I really don't know. I thought I knew his top 3, but I guess I don't. I'm gonna reach for Returnal, my game of the year.
You didn't play that, did you?
Returnal is number 3 on
You
the
gotta
list.
be fucking
Taste.
kidding me. I was like,
Taste.
Phil never played that game.
Taste.
Yes, I
Wrote
did.
it off.
That's the one that I've had in my head for several rounds now, and I just kept thinking of other ones because
Yeah.
I knew he
So-
liked it, but I knew it wasn't like one of his favorites of
No.
that year. Should have started with
I
Returnal.
had it on there, and then when you were like, did Phil play Returnal? I was like, dude, me and you literally loaded up the co-op like at the beginning of 2022.
Oh yeah, good co-op.
Yeah.
Hard.
It wasn't-
so difficult.
it
It,
wasn't
just
at
wasn't
the
running
time.
well. I'm sure it's fine now.
Okay, I'm sure it's fine now. Just at the time, it was so new. I don't think it was running.
Yeah, it
very
was a
well.
little spotty. The connection was a little spotty.
That was the 5th
Um,
one, right, Tavin?
That was my 5th one. Yes.
Yeah.
That was his 5th and final. So
Yeah.
you're our last guess. Hopefully, you can get on the board.
Well, Connor went first, so he's been done. But
No,
go
I didn't
ahead.
go first.
Go ahead. Keep going.
No, he seeded your thing. He seeded. his
Oh,
spot to
that's
you.
right. That's right. Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
Well, see, you're so caught up with winning, you don't
Do
even
you
know
want
the
to?
rules.
Do you want to run it by me first before you lock
No.
it in, and I can tell you if it's even
No.
in that year?
Yeah, I need this fucking.
Just, yeah, he
'Cause
can-
I
he
have
can
a-
be-
I
he
have
can be
another
your-
one.
I don't care.
He
I
can
have
be your
another
guess and check. He can be your guess and check for if it came out that year.
No, I don't care. No.
Before we go through it, I am gonna want to list off a bunch of games that I'm gonna list off probably one game, but there's games I'm building in my head of what's on that list. I know one more game that is for sure on the list, Connor.
Well, doesn't mean anything to me. So, Connor, what could be also released in 2021? I know it
Yeah,
wasn't. Should
that
I
is the
say
question.
it? I'm gonna say it because I've been wrong by 1 year. What's another one wrong game, but from one wrong year?
Connor's
Right?
about to name a game from 2010.
Probably.
2022. I know it has to be from 2022.
Do you want to run it by me?
No.
Okay.
This is an insult. Tavin, it's more shame in me asking you for help
Yeah.
than not being on the scoreboard.
Oh, got it. Okay, got it. Cool.
So I'm gonna go with Metroid Dread,
Nope.
2022.
Metroid Dread
Oh, is it really?
No.
is number 2 on
Oh,
the list.
I thought that was a 22 game. Okay.
Okay, I'll take it.
Number 2 on the
There
list. It's
it
gonna
is.
get you 9 points,
Wow,
Connor.
really? Metroid Dread over... Okay, cool.
Over Inscription? Wait, what?
Over Returnal? It's
Oh,
fucking
okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I put that as my number 1, so everyone else should put it higher than anything else.
Phil,
Metroid
where is
Dread is
Halo
so fucking
Infinite
good.
on the list?
Halo Infinite is at number 5.
Ah, okay. Very nice,
Yep.
very nice. I'm trying to think what else was a 2021 year.
Before I reveal everything, I do also just want to say that if you are an avid fan of the Two Penny Games cast, this list is slightly altered from the episode because I had changed it after because I was no longer happy with how everything was laid out. So
You started
There are
Death's Door,
a
but
couple
you
of
didn't finish
different-
it.
entries.
I don't think Death's Door is on the list.
Cult of the Lamb.
No.
That was
Like, yeah,
last year.
that
Yeah.
was, that was 22.
Even I knew that.
Oh, sorry, not last year being 2022. You know,
We're still in that. We're still in that window where
we're
it's
still
awkward.
early. Yeah.
Fuck else came out in 21. I'm really struggling to even think of titles now. Yeah, fuck it. Just give me the list.
All right. So at number 10, we had Pokemon Unite. Number 9, we have Kena, Bridge of Spirits.
Kana. Right.
Number 8, we have Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sure.
Shut up, Dad.
Number 7, we have Deathloop.
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 Yeah.
Of course.
Number 6 was Psychonauts 2. Number 5 was Halo Infinite. Then number 4 was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Number 3 was Returnal. Number 2, Metroid Dread. And number 1 was Inscription.
And that's that, huh?
That's the way the cookie crumbles. And I want it to be known, I had better ideas than Pokemon Unite in my head, but he had just said Pokemon, so I was like, let me fucking peg him to the wall with this one. He's never gonna guess this one.
I still pissed in
Dude,
your
Pokemon Unite.
Which
I-
one?
I still have-
Wait, Connor, which one is Pokemon Unite?
How the fuck would I know? When you said that, the only reason I said Sword and Shield was I was like, okay, no, Arceus.
Connor, can you tell me what type of game you think Pokemon Unite is?
Is it a phone game?
Nah.
Oh, sounds like a phone game title.
It is available on the phone.
Oh, it's got a mobile port. All
Hey,
right, cool,
I'm right.
whatever.
I'm right, objectively.
That's not.
Well, I mean,
phone game is not a genre of
didn't-
video game.
It also
Yeah, it is.
didn't. I mean, I guess it's was it still a port if it also released on mobile or like on the same time it was fully released to consoles? It was
fucking
also on
game is
mobile?
this?
That,
Who cares?
Pokemon Unite is the MOBA.
It's the MOBA game.
Sure. You could have said anything.
Multiplayer online battle arena. You know.
Yeah, but I was just. You could have said anything. You could have said like a sim game. I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah.
Number 2021, I have number 10. Oh wow, Kena Bridge of Spirits. Is It Takes Two not on this list?
No, because I didn't play It Takes Two until 2022.
Got it. Number 9, I have It Takes Two. Number 8, Splitgate. Number 7, Resident Evil Village. Number 6, Deathloop. Number 5, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Number 4, Halo Infinite. Number 3, Death's Door. Number 2, Inscription. Number 1, Returnal.
Yep.
Was
Yep.
Metroid Dread even on your list, Tavin?
No,
Fuck.
That's surprising.
no, I
But it was.
Fuck.
I didn't-
That
I
game's
didn't-
so fucking
I
good.
didn't play enough. It didn't stick in my mind that much. The Emmys really turned me off.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's a good game.
And I turned on them.
Fucked him in the ass.
Tavin,
Yes,
you're
sir.
closing us out this
Budokan.
week.
Oh,
What do you have
lovely.
for us?
Gentlemen, I just have a conversational piece. I just want to talk.
He didn't think of a game until right beforehand. That's why he's doing this one. Look at this smirk on his face. He knows it's true. Yeah.
So as we've already said, the Game Club review for Final Fantasy VII is out. You can go listen to our thoughts on the original Final Fantasy VII. Go please watch that. See where it ranked amongst all the other games. It was great. It was a great episode. We had great conversations. It was a lot of fun. We played that game in preparation for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And we've had a similar conversation on this podcast about it before. But now that we're so close, we've seen some trailers. It's sitting in our minds. We're excited. I want to talk about the theories that we have in our brain for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Of what's going to happen. This is going to contain spoilers for Final Fantasy VII and even spoilers for Final Fantasy VII, a remake. So if you're going in blind, dip out now. It's at the end of the podcast. You're good. You're fine. We're just nerding out about a game that's 30 years old. And so here's where I am, gentlemen, is what has been confirmed so far. Party members, obviously, Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, Barrett, Red 13, Yuffie. Obviously, because they were all playable in the last game with the interlude.
Yeah.
Adding on to that, playable Kate Sith. Am I missing one?
Oh, Red 13 is playable.
Red 13 is playable now. Yeah, okay, got it. Kate Sith. Not playable, but in the party, Vincent and Sid. That's the whole party. So we're getting a pretty good idea of where we're going. Now, I think in most people's brains, it's a pretty logical conclusion of where this game will end. But they have said that things will be happening in different orders this time around. What does that mean? I don't know. It could fucking mean anything. My best guess is Fort Condor is going to be moved to Game 3. You are not going to be able to go to Fort Condor before you even go to the fucking Golden Saucer. Because, let's be honest, it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weird mini game there too.
I looked up a way to exploit it, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this every time I play it.
Good.
I went at it blind and I still won.
Yeah, it's not a great minigame. Actually, it's pretty terrible. It turns out you start before you start, you have to place like one guy on the field. So go down to the bottom where the red line is, where it's like, hey, you can't place any further than that. Spawn one guy down there, and then when you do that, the red line drops, and so you immediately it sets you back up at the top when you start the game, and then you just immediately run down to the bottom, place another guy, and then you repeat that cycle until you get down to the bottom before more than 2 enemies spawn, and then you just fucking hammer them with some heavy hitters, and then you kill 2 enemies and you're done.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, takes a minute and a half. It was awesome.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So spoilers. This game is going to end probably at the Forgotten City. However or wherever that takes place, you know? It's probably where it's going to end. Now, what comes before it, we're not 100% sure. And they're doing some timey-wimey stuff. Some weird, crazy stuff is happening. Timelines are converging. It's a bunch of crazy shit. 2 discs. 2 discs. I'm putting it on paper right fucking now, Connor. Disc 1, it's the same exact adventure to a T. Some things are in different spots. Maybe Sephiroth is a little more present throughout the storyline. Maybe he says new lines and fucks with Cloud a little bit more, you know, like he has been doing. But for the most part, it's going to be the same narrative beats throughout the entire adventure. Disc 1 ends exactly where it ended the first time around. Sephiroth drops down, he stabs somebody, and everybody goes, and then cut to black. Put in Disc 2. You put in Disc 2, you jump all the way back to the beginning of the game, and you now have to do that entire adventure again as Zack. But this time, shit's fucking wild. Different shit everywhere. You have no idea what's going on. Playable characters are coming in and out. There's going to be playable characters we don't even fucking know about. I'm putting it on the fucking record right now. It's going to be mostly the Avalanche crew, I would assume. And we're going to level them up and get them up to snuff with everything else. Probably Jesse. Probably Biggs.
You hope, Jesse.
Probably not Wedge.
I was gonna say they haven't fully said that Jesse's even still alive.
Only
They've shown her. She's in there. She's at the Golden Saucer.
In the trailers and stuff?
Yeah, she's at the Golden Saucer. We don't know why.
Oh.
She's in the little play that happens at the Golden Saucer. We don't know why. There's like a ballerina thing. Aerith is gonna sing a song, I guess. I don't know.
Do we even
I
know
think they're
that's
doing
Jesse?
model swap things in that moment. I don't think it's Aerith singing in that scene. No, yeah, she's there. She's like dancing. She's a little ballerina or something. But I think they're doing a model swap in that scene. I don't think it's Aerith singing in that scene.
No, I think they confirmed that like Nobuo Uematsu, the composer of it, wrote the song for it and was like, "This is one of my favorites I've done recently." And he credited Aerith's voice actor, the English one specifically, for like helping that come to fruition.
You can write that, sure, but like you could just do whatever you want. Like, and also they could just be lying to us.
Yeah, they could. But when you get into the composer who's just all about the music, it seems more likely he's just speaking as from truth.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
We'll find
we will.
out. You know,
It's possible, but yeah, we'll find out.
I don't think so. I think he's lying. I think it is from the American voice actor, just not from Aerith. You know, and so when it comes time, what I think will happen is they're gonna Last of Us Part 2 us, where we're gonna get to the end of disc 1, and it's gonna go like it's gonna cut to a reaction screen of Cloud. I guess sure, fuck it, but we don't see Aerith get stabbed, and then you play through the whole thing again, and through some timey-wimey shit, Zack comes through and saves her. Now, I don't know what this means from here. I think you have to end the game with a death. Period. Whose? I don't know. I would guess Cloud. Because Cloud is the only other character in this series who has a direct connection to Sephiroth. He's important to the plot, and he's important to Sephiroth's plot. Like, Sephiroth's plan heavily involves Cloud because of the Genova cells. So it only makes sense to me if you're not going to kill Aerith, which I still think there's a chance that they just play out these beats exactly the same anyways, and they've just added tension into the game by saying, hey, we're going to change shit, and then they don't change anything. You know, they just move events around on the board.
Yeah.
But it seems like a waste of time. I think Aerith will live. I think Cloud dies, because then that's the only way you actually kill Sephiroth, is you kill Cloud. And because Zack was already a soldier, already connected to the live stream and the Mako in his blood streams or whatever. And I believe in one of the books in Shinra Manor, they talk to you. There's a thing where it says, hey, guy number 1, no effect. And that they're talking about Zack. Because they do inject him with Genova, but that doesn't do anything to him because he's already a soldier. So he's just immune to the effects of it. But Cloud, it does affect, and that's why he becomes soldier power level, you know? So, like, in my head, I go, all right, well, we got to get rid of fucking Cloud, because also Sephiroth is living through the memories of Cloud. That's why he's alive.
Yeah, I think that comes really into play. Like, I think that's very possible, but I think it would be at the end of the game. I do agree that there has to be a death, and I don't think it's going to be Aerith. I've talked to you about this before. I think it's going to be Tifa.
Why?
I think from an emotional standpoint, going off the original game, that's the key relationship that's going on. I mean, the Cloud and Aerith stuff is there and good,
but what would it mean to the plot?
It'd mean stuff
it would
to
just
Cloud.
mean it just means Sephiroth is evil. We already had Sephiroth as evil. That was the first game.
It does entirely different things to Cloud. It's not really about the plot, more about him, because he loves her. You know, whether he knows it or not. That part where you said that Cloud, Zack comes in and saves.
I mean, the intention
Aerith
of the original game is that Cloud is in love with Aerith.
Yeah, but it plays like it's a whole like love triangle type situation.
Yeah.
It's not so clearly like he loves her. It does lean towards that, especially in the Temple of the Ancients.
We didn't mention it in our review for Game Club, but that scene like towards the end where she's like leaning on his shoulder, like before you get to the final
Beautiful
area,
scene,
is really
right?
sweet.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And see, that's the kind of stuff that it's gonna rob us and Cloud's future self in a sense from having those moments with Tifa. And it's going to be a lot more of an emotional gut punch, even unbeknownst to Cloud, especially if Zack comes in and starts doing his thing with Aerith, because they have a relationship in the past, and he's kind of just left alone. And Cloud could die later on in the series, in the third game. Because I don't see how Final Fantasy VII plays out with the big thing being, oh, you're under Sephiroth's control, and you give him the means to destroy the world. In this sense, it would make sense for that still to play out, but rather than a traditional, we're going to go fight the big baddie in this final climactic scene, it's going to be a personal sacrifice with Cloud being the one who's giving his life. And it's going to be...
You're talking the end of the third game?
Yeah. Because, I mean, think about...
I mean, you want to see Cloud and Zack fight Sephiroth together, right?
Of course I do. Yeah.
Right.
Which is why it would still happen.
Cool.
It would
Like
be sick as
alternating between the two.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
See, so many cool things this game
And they play similarly, but they play just different enough. You know?
Yeah. But
Like Miles Morales and Peter.
Yeah. Maybe a little more different. But yeah.
less random power-ups and more, like... For example, you have your...
I think their attack strokes, like...
Yeah, operative
For
mode.
some reason, I feel like Zack is faster and quicker.
Yeah.
And Cloud is a little bit of a heavier hitter.
I mean, the whole bit with him beating Sephiroth back in the past is he catches him off guard by picking him up by the sword.
Dude,
and
yeah,
it's like, oh,
man.
shit.
The fuck did that come from?
Yeah, right. I mean, Sephiroth was like surprised as well. He was like, whoa, who is this fucking guy?
Who's this fucking guy? He's like, you killed my mom.
Yeah, and, in Final Fantasy VII Remake, you have operative mode that you can switch to with triangle, where you're going with those heavy strikes.
Yeah.
I feel like Zack is where it changed.
it's like It's faster though.
But it's more focused on like getting up the stagger meter.
Yeah.
And, like leading to extra damage as a result of that. So maybe.
But that's more of like it's faster strikes, heavier strikes at the cost of heavy mobility and no defense.
Yeah. Which, I mean, like, you would come into more defense with Zach with his speed, compensating for, standing in one place.
Yeah.
And maybe doing less damage, but maybe getting aggro so you can distract from other party members doing their thing. Sky's the limit. I hope they do make substantial changes between the two.
Where are you sitting with the 2 discs thing? Do you think that's important at all or no?
Oh, I think you have it down lock and key with it switching over to Zach's story.
Maybe like some cutscenes intermittent, Zach popping his head in and hanging out with the gang or whatever, so that
Could be,
you feel I feel like they're just gonna cut to Zach in some limited gameplay and some cutscenes. And his journey is basically going to be the remake journey, but just truncated, like shrunk down to 2 hours of total gameplay or whatever.
Yeah.
And 20 of your hours is Cloud. And then you unleash and have another 20 hours with Zach.
Mm-hmm. That would make sense. Either way, I'm looking forward to whatever the hell they're fucking doing.
It's gonna be fucking crazy. Phil, I know you don't know a whole lot about remake and what happens at the end of that game, but do you have any ideas of what even makes a little bit of sense here?
No.
See, when you started this discussion, I was like, me and you were gonna have stuff to say.
Yeah.
Phil? Yeah, unfortunately, Phil, I would really want you to play 7 Remake for that.
Well,
alone.
Phil, what are the moments of 7 that you're like, they need to hit this moment? Like, it has to be there.
Yeah.
Barrett and Dine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and we've basically had that moment confirmed. But yeah, that moment's that moment's gonna be great.
Yeah, better even.
Yeah. Because Dine comes off a little edgy in the original game.
Yeah.
Like, all right, Mr. Edgelord over here or whatever. Bump up that writing, have the great cinematics and the great acting. Yeah, that moment's gonna fucking bang.
Yep.
Cosmo
Seeing
Canyon is gonna be dope.
I can't. And
What is-
here's my thing. There are Cosmo Canyon.
Oh, yeah.
There are key moments in the game that I think will trigger us to be able to be like, okay, this is the direction they're going. Cosmo Canyon's a big one, and Boogahagen is going to break it all down for us and be like, all right, guys, this is what's happening. But before that happens, I do think we cross the ocean.
Yep.
Whether we go to
Junon?
No, from Junon to
Costa del Sol.
Costa del Sol. I think you cross from Junon because I think that's the first like real playable area is outside of Junon and into Junon and so forth. And then I think when you cross in the ship and there's that scene where Sephiroth shows up on the ship and he looks at Cloud and goes, "Who the fuck are you?" He's lying to Cloud in that moment. He knows who Cloud is. He knows that this is the guy who fucking killed me. He knows. But, his ego and pride doesn't want to let Cloud know that he knows because he knows it'll fuck Cloud. That is the moment where it's Sephiroth is going to fuck with Cloud in some way in that scene that is different than how he fucks with him in the original game. And that is the moment where we go, okay, I see we're going in a different direction and I see where this direction is heading to us now. And then it's going to be reconfirmed with Bugenhagen. And then we're going to get to the end of the game. We're going to be like fucking mind blown. Oh my God, everything. And I imagine disc 3 is, I think the quest is going to be the same, but I think the context of the quest is going to be different in that you're going to be hunting down the weapons. You're going to be fighting the weapons.
Yeah.
You're going to get the Knights of the Round Table materia and all of that will then become a mandatory quest. Getting the huge materia and all that. But I think the context around it is going to be different. Cloud may not be in the third game.
You know what the crazy thing is? We haven't even talked about the fact that they're including things from Dirge of Cerberus.
Are they?
They are. From based off Intergrade. What happens there?
They die.
What?
That character dies.
Which one?
The character you're talking about, Yuffie kills him. Doesn't she?
I think she runs.
Oh, she might.
Yeah, she runs and sees the destruction of Midgard.
Yeah, that shit was awful, though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Intergrade kind of was fine.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fine.
Yeah.
Now, the post-credit scenes that went on for like 10 minutes, those were bangers. That was great. I also wanted to talk about how the game's going to open. and I'll say I'm ripping this straight from Maximilian Dude, who I think has his finger on the pulse, but I have different theories than him. But I think very clearly they're going to take a lot of open world design from games like Horizon, because the gameplay director has said he loves Horizon and so forth, and how that's like been a big influence for him. But I think Metal Gear Solid 5 and how the open world is laid out, and even the look of the world a little bit, is going to be an influence here. And I think you start the game much like how Ground Zero started, with Snake in the helicopter waiting, and that's your main menu. It's Cloud in the back of a truck, and Sephiroth is there, and you're just bouncing around in a truck waiting for, the storms going, the windshield wipers are flying, and it's just Cloud. Maybe he's doing squats. I don't fucking know.
No, he doesn't do it. It's the other guy that does it.
Right, but it's not that moment, you know? So, like, it's Cloud sitting there. Maybe he's just being edgy and just sitting there, whatever. And then you hit start, and your big set piece moment is fighting the big green dragon. And it's going to be very showy. I don't think they give you control of Sephiroth in that moment, but they cut to cutscenes of him just whooping this dragon's ass. Yeah. And it's just to show you, oh, this guy's another level baddie. Like, he's the one who does all the actual damage to it. You're out there, like, triggering stagger damage or whatever, and you're breaking it, but you're not doing any actual real damage to the health bar until Sephiroth comes in and starts whooping his ass. And then you go straight into the Nibelheim flashback. And you're immediately talking about that, and then that whole sequence, that's how you tutorialize the game, how the combat system works, how materia works, and who these like how traversal in the open world is going to work and so forth, and how the party system works in this game, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's how you showcase it all, is these two characters going through the mountains of Nibelheim up to the reactor and so forth. And then it's going to cut flash, and they're going to go, what happens next? And then it's going to cut, and our party from Remake is at calm, and it's nighttime. And they go, what happened next? And Cloud goes, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know.
Lots of things they could do. Lots of things.
I can't fucking wait for this game, dude. I'm so fucking excited.
And then we get to see Tifa and Cowboy Hat. Nice. It's iconic.
Is
I
it?
like Cowboy Hat Tifa.
Yeah. I mean, sure. Cowboy Hat Tifa.
Yeah.
Why not? I'll tell you what. Playing Remake as my first example of Final Fantasy VII, because I had not known it going in. Confusing fucking game, let me tell you what.
When
I can imagine.
Phil, there is a moment where you only see him once the entire game.
Oh, yeah.
But the cat of Kate Sith part appears in the game, and Tavin's reaction was basically like, "Who the fuck is that?"
I was like, "What the fuck is this cat?
What
is going on?"
And then at the you beat the game, you're like, "What was the cat?"
He's on screen 5 seconds.
For 5 seconds. Like, anybody who just jumps in would probably... It's so out of place. It's so weird. It makes sense in the context.
Oh,
of
yeah.
course, but
if you know, you know. But if you don't, you're like, what the fuck just happened?
That's funny. Yeah, that's really
you know
funny.
what? The way they fucking set up... I'll say it. The way they set up Reeves in 7 Remake just alone makes Kate Sith a different character. I don't think...
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Isn't it just Reeve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he seems like way more, not antagonistic towards Shinra, but against them. Like, he's not such a willing participant.
He seems like a good guy.
Yeah.
And in 7, the original, he's just kind of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a guy, yeah.
He's just a guy.
More of like a weakling who
Yeah.
just can't, back up his own beliefs.
My thing is like, if they can make the Turks good characters, that'll be great. That'll be a win.
I
for
feel
me.
like they're going to be the people that show up and they're like, "Hey, the Turks!" They're going to change it
Hey,
to
we're
that.
back,
Yeah.
guys.
What's the girl's name?
Elena.
Yeah.
Tifa face plastered with blonde hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's
That's what
They
people
all
were
look the
saying.
fucking same.
it's
Her particularly.
Reno,
Rude.
Rude, yeah.
And then,
like you said,
Elena,
Sang.
and then there's one more.
Sang.
Oh, Sang. He got
Sang.
it. He got it. Sang. Yeah.
Last
Sephiroth kills
yeah,
Sang
Elena
at the
was
Temple
the
of the
one.
Ancients.
No, he lives.
Does he?
No.
Yeah.
He injures him. He fucks him up real bad.
But he's still, like,
he
if you go
lives.
talk to him, he's like, "Oh, I'm still alive." And
Yeah.
when Elena meets up, she's like, "You messed up Sang." He doesn't say,
But you
Yeah.
never see Sang again.
He was
Yeah,
just
'cause he got
you.
stabbed. You never
No,
really
yeah,
see
he's out of the story, but he's not dead.
Is
Yeah.
he in Advent Children?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's,
Phil, you got to come over one day. We got to watch Advent. We got to watch the extended
down.
one because I don't think I've ever seen the extended one.
guess
I've
what?
seen
they
the
all do
original
tomorrow?
cut twice, and it's terrible.
Tomorrow.
What are they all doing tomorrow?
I'm free.
I should be free as long as it's not too late because I got to wake up early for work.
No, I get you. I mean, it can't. I mean, I was like, when do you work tomorrow, Connor?
Like,
You know
well,
what? I'm gonna end the show and then we can talk about this.
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah,
All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Piggy Bank. We kind of got lost in the conversation. We're just broing out for a second there. But hey, what do you think? What do you think Final Fantasy Rebirth is going to be like? You think it's going to be a bad game? Probably. It's probably going to be terrible.
This bitch is gonna fucking bang so hard. I can't fucking wait.
What's your favorite game from 2021? And what's your like most? What do you think is the most iconic setting in a video game? Like what game has the best like place it's set?
Oh God, that's a draft pick mini game on its own.
Draft pick right there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Boys, let's say goodbye.
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 Bye.